India and India, two neighboring countries, originally born from the same blood group, but divided by the greatest chapter in history. After the first partition in 1947, the subcontinent was divided into two, India and Pakistan. This dividing line was easy to write, but in reality it created a deep rift between people, religions, and cultures. Conflict, suspicion, and the fires of war began. The main source of tension in India-Pakistan relations was Kashmir. During British India, Kashmir was an independent state, ruled by the Hindu king Hari Singh, but the majority of the population was Muslim. At the time of partition in 1947, Pakistan hoped that Kashmir would be part of it, because it was a predominantly Muslim region. But King Hari Singh wanted to remain neutral. Then Pakistani tribal militias attacked Kashmir. Hari Singh asked India for help for his own security, and India agreed to help on the condition that Kashmir would join India. This agreement led to the First Indo-Pakistani War, 1947-48. As a result of this war, part of Kashmir came under Pakistani control, now known as Pakistan-occupied Kashmir or POK, and the rest remained with India. The divided Kashmir remains a major source of tension between the two countries to this day. Since 1947, political distrust between the two countries has grown. Constant suspicion of each other, the deployment of troops on the border, and competition in international diplomacy have all combined to create a kind of hostility. Pakistan has shown sympathy for the Muslims within India, presenting them as religious brothers, while India has presented itself to the world as a multi-religious, democratic state. This psychological distance has slowly fueled the flames of war. In 1965, Pakistan tried again to capture Kashmir. They secretly launched an operation called Operation Gibraltar, where Pakistani soldiers entered Kashmir disguised as civilians and tried to incite an uprising. But India quickly realized this and launched a counterattack. This war was very terrible. There were many casualties on both sides. In the end, a ceasefire was declared under the mediation of the United Nations. However, even after this war, the Kashmir problem remained, and the hostility between the two countries deepened. The main reason behind the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 was the birth of Bangladesh. At that time, Pakistan was divided into two parts: East Pakistan, present-day Bangladesh, and West Pakistan. The people of East Pakistan revolted due to linguistic, cultural, and economic disparities. India then sheltered refugees and supported freedom fighters. Pakistan took this intervention as a declaration of war, and the Third Indo-Pakistani War began. In this war, Indian forces and Bangladeshi freedom fighters fought together and achieved victory. Pakistan was defeated, and independent Bangladesh was born. This war not only marked India's military success, but also changed the map of South Asia. In 1999, Pakistani troops and militants secretly entered the Kargil region of India. This region was strategically important for India. Pakistan hoped that by doing so, they would be able to create international pressure and bring the Kashmir issue back to the table. But the Indian troops put up a fierce resistance. The Kargil War lasted for about 2 months. Eventually, India recaptured the area. Pakistan's plan failed, and their international image was damaged. Summary of root causes. The main factors behind the Indo-Pakistani War are geopolitical location and ownership claims of Kashmir, religious nationalism and divisive mentality, political distrust and military, competition, terrorism, and border instability attempts to expand regional influence. The India versus Pakistan war is not just a border conflict. It is a symbol of two different ideologies, religious nationalism on one side and secular democracy on the other. The clash of these two ideologies continues to create tension in South Asian politics to this day. However, the greatest lesson of history is that war does not solve any problem. War only breeds destruction, death, and hatred. Peace, compassion, and understanding can show a new path to the future generations of these two countries.